All right. Hi, Denali. You're looking a little bit thinner. Your diet is working. Life is good. We'll see if we can do a quick adult doe update and ladybug update. So, hey guys, thanks for joining again. Couple of really fast updates, right? One, all of our digestive issues that we were having last week have resolved. Everybody's healthy. Everybody's good. No more diarrhea. So, hey, happy day. Two, Ladybug, who is, I don't know where right now. She's in the stall with Ren, I think, and I'm standing in the shade, by the way, because it is miserable hot, which is why I haven't changed angles, because that would require me to step into the sun. Ladybug is, it sounds terrible. It's not. They're playing. That's our 9-year-old Bulldog playing with our 2-year-old Australian cattle dog. Look, all the goats came to check it out too. They were like, "Wait, what's that noise?" He's Hugo, for those of you that don't know, is 9 years old, so he's old. And he just recently recovered from a bout of aspiration pneumonia. He's all recovered now. And let me tell you, he is full of himself ever since then. He starts things with Tonka all the time. He comes to the barn 3 times a day. He's like a new leash on life, I guess. No puns intended. So no concerns there. We're quite happy with him being happy, healthy. And if he wants to run and play and be ridiculous, he's allowed to do that. So back to where we were. Ladybug. Here's Ren. Hi, Rennie. Ladybug is down to 1 bottle a day. So no more morning bottle, no more afternoon bottle. She gets an evening bottle, and that bottle is now down to 6 ounces. It's going to very quickly, in the next 3 days, go down to 5 ounces. And so we're about a week and a half max from her being fully off the bottle. She really doesn't need the evening bottle anymore, but I don't wean them instantly. Right? I don't just decide, poof, you're 10 weeks old, you don't need a bottle anymore, and we're done. We drink, we slowly back her down, right? So she hasn't had a morning bottle in several weeks at this point. I think it's been almost 2 weeks since she had a morning bottle. Her afternoon bottle, it's been about 4 days since she's had an afternoon bottle. And of course, that was down to 2 ounces. So it wasn't really a bottle anymore anyway. And now we're slowly backing down ounce by ounce her evening bottle until it becomes nothing more than 1 or 2 ounces. And then we'll just stop. But we don't just go from 8 ounces to 0 ounces. We slowly walk them backward through the weaning process. So all is good there. Like I said, when I first saw Miss Denali, she's still tremendous, but she has been on a diet since early April. Isn't that right, girl? Yeah, I know. She understands the routine now. Excuse me, I'm sorry. She understands the routine now. She doesn't even try and come in to get grain. She's still fat, but she has slimmed down some, and she's not looking for grain anymore, right? So when we first put her, just like humans, right? When you first go on a diet, you're like, I miss all the foods I used to eat. Well, now she doesn't even come in. She understands that she's not getting any. We'd still lock her out of the stall and feed the rest of the girls in the stall just so that there's no chance that she could come in and have some grain. But she is not missing it. She's not complaining, and she's got plenty of forage in the pasture. Hi, lady. There you go. Did you just figure out I was here? So, sock monkey, what you doing, girlfriend? I'm happy with that. I'm happy that she's settled in and she's not upset about the routine. I was afraid that she would still continue to kind of be mad at us, or not really, not that I care if they're mad at me, but be upset and a little stressed that she was. Yeah? What do you guys say? be upset or be stressed that she's not getting grain. She's not. She doesn't even try and come in. So we're good there. And hopefully by fall, we'll have bled off a lot of those extra pounds. Because, you know, come the winter months, we are going to have to supplement her with grain because there will be no pasture. So I want to bleed off as much weight as possible. The hope, of course, is that she'll be pregnant later this fall, and that will help bleed off some more weight, and we'll get her back down to a much more healthy, normal weight. Don't know why she got obese. Well, we know why she got obese. We thought she was pregnant, and she ate like she was pregnant. But now we need to bring her down. So things are looking good. Fanta is handling the heat of the summer okay. I'm not sure we're going to be able to see her. I don't know if the there we go. I was going to say, I don't know if the camera is going to pick her up. She's maintaining her normal routine now, which is have breakfast, take a nap. And you know what? At 14, naps are important. So I have no issue with that. She's still having many more better days than bad days. And until that changes, she's going to be here with us. If we're still talking about her in, you know, late fall, like the September, October timeframe when New Jersey weather starts to change, you know, then we might be talking about decisions as to whether or not we think she can handle another New Jersey winter. And should she handle another New Jersey winter, or would that be unfair to her? Right now, though, she's doing great. And you know what? If she continues to do great, maybe we stop having these conversations. And then last but not least, Lotus. Lotus's ear. I know it's only been a few days since the last time we looked at it, but it continues to slowly improve. And you can tell even now, it's higher up on her head. She's holding it a little bit higher. It's still too heavy to be fully erect, and the fold is still there. But I can see her carrying it higher. It's not weighted down and floppy, full to her face. The swelling is certainly still there. The hematoma is certainly still there. But, you know, it's just, that's something that takes a long time to resolve. So overall, everybody's looking good in the doe pen. We're happy about that. They're all, look, every one of them has stopped short of the sun line. They're like me. They need to stay in the shade. They will go out in the pasture. They are pretty good about balancing their body temperatures. So they will walk out into the pasture, graze a little bit, come back and lay in the stall where the fans are. If a breeze picks up, and right now there's really no breeze, they will certainly, you know, be more active when there's breeze. And as the sun shifts its position in the sky, they get more cover in their pasture, and they'll head out down to the far pasture where there's, you know, tree lines and shade and shadow. And so, you know, all in all, things are good. Olive is out and about. She does her morning routine, come out into the flower beds. A lot of the buttercups have started to pull back and die off. You know, that pasture goes through, Tonka, that's enough, thank you. That pasture goes through cycles. So, you know, it's in the buttercup cycle right now. We know that last fall it went through a gourd and squash cycle. So we'll see what happens to it throughout this season. We just let it grow what it wants to grow and do what it wants to do. The pigs love it. We don't mind it at all. And, you know, the pollinators, the birds, the bees, the, you know, whatever comes by loves it. And so it works really well for us. But I think I will leave it there because along with the rest of the animals, Hugo has melted. I'm melted. And I think it's time for us to go inside. So until next time, there's work to be done. Bye for now.